Well, hello, shirlierox here. So, I'm checking out what I'm going to be describing as Subnautica in space. This is 14 Overmind. There's a demo for this. There's no release date for this game just yet, but it is coming out hopefully this year. In this game, we are in space. We have to use a jetpack to traverse space. We can craft items. We can collect resources. We can get shot at by things. It is all mysterious and good. So, we are gonna take a little look at this, and I'm just going to show you some of the basic technologies, the building, how it works. Not sure how much gameplay there is in this because there is a lot of collecting items, researching and stuff like that, so it's sort of unlocking as you go. But as we're about to see, it is, if you like Subnautica and Astronomica, I think you're gonna like this. So we'll do play, we'll do a new game, new slot, and here we go. Oh, it's by a developer called Next Genium as well, I forgot to say. And yeah, we're caught in a space-time anomaly. So commands out of reach, no rescue is coming. Only one shot to make it to real base. It's the one chance we've got. So we've got a thing called a miner refuge. It's basically like a space station or an old crashed ship, and what we can do is we can go in here and we can get oxygen and replenish our water, and that's the only place we can go at the moment to survive. So these are all the controls. Some of the things we will not have access to at the start, and some we will. So most important ones to remember is things like the camera controls, I guess, interact, and yeah, we'll get right on it. So this is me in space. Now, as you can see, you can move around. And yeah, things start going rapidly wrong. So first of all, we're going to go into the base. Also, tasks speed up. So you end up forgetting to do this control. So that's like turbo. And that's how you can get around space quickly. But it's so easy to forget you can do that. Right, inside we go. So we've got tab as our inventory, and we've got shift and left transfers the stack, and X grabs everything. And we're gonna move stuff around in here now. Now, orientation before, if you remember, it's a Q and E. You need that a lot, so otherwise, look, you'll end up facing completely the wrong way. So this is the way, facing this way. So first of all, we need to collect 10 units of water. And we also need to search the 0 box, which are these things. So these are like little resource tanks. We can press F, and we can grab everything from this. This has got something called Neptune in it. So we'll move all that stuff from there. And we need water, so let us look for water. Maybe there'll be some around here. Okay, another tank here. That's got loads in it. Okay, so the symbols to the right of the item, top right, means you can use that in a craftable. Now it has got a thing called battery, which we want, and that is liquid oxygen, which gives you, if you think of that as like an emergency thing of oxygen. So if I'm running out, I can use that. I'm going to move everything. And we're going to look at this. So this is water. So the water floats in space like a globule, but we've got a thing that can suck it up. And that will go into my water tank. So if we come out of this, select 3, which is my... What's it actually called? Does it tell me? I don't think it tells me. It's me suction tool. If we press F1 help... Let's see. No, it's not telling me. Right, so we just... basically do that, and I can suck in a certain amount of water into my tank. Okay, right, so we've got 2 things to do now. We need to make a medical kit, which we can do it here. Alright, we're gonna skip all that because I'm going to show you. So this is a service station. It has a number of features. So first of all, it's got the storage section, which I can just drag stuff into it, so I'm not going to need that just yet. Then we can click on the resource tanks, so you can see it has got water in there, and I can fill that up in a bit, and it's got nothing else in it, but it can store maximum of 300. So it's got an assembler. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So we can make stuff. So this is like our fabricator, our factory unit. We can make things. So we can make fabric. We can make cryograss, energy coating, saving stuff, nanotube, composite, material. We can make all sorts of stuff. And we can also make items. Okay, so we can also make items. So one of the things we need to do is make a medical kit. So that needs 2 nano, 1 composite, 1 nano fabric. I'm going to make one of them down here. There we go. Percentage is done. I now have a medical kit. I don't think I've got any health issues at the moment, so we will not use that. Now we need to get water added to this. So this is O2. So we convert O2 from water. We can hold left mouse button to transfer it, or right mouse button to transfer half. And this is how we get oxygen on the ship. If there's no water in this, my oxygen will not replenish. So we've got 12 at the moment. So let's just fill it up. And we've got a thing here. We can power it on and off. Water will run out in 19 minutes, and we can also refill the water. So you can turn that on or off, depending on if you're going to go to the area. Okay, right, so I think that's everything explained. Now, the only thing it doesn't explain is charging. So, I have a battery here, and one in here in my suit. Now, if you don't have that in, you can't do your proper zoomies, because we've got energy in the suit, but we need batteries. So, I can charge the batteries here. So if we interact with the charger and we put the batteries in like that, it gives you a countdown there, and that will tell you when a battery is actually charged. So as you can see, this is 10 seconds for this one to charge, and then I can go to the next one. Okay, so we need to start going collecting resources now. Oh, there's another resource tank here. That's got iron in it. And the battery is now charged, so we'll come back in here. Take the battery out. Lovely. Next one is a minute to charge, and let's go and find the fragments. So there is fragments in space, so we need to keep an eye on the oxygen, we need to keep an eye on the battery and on the health. So we're looking for a fragment.
Levels are limited. I recommend staying close to minor.
So these are the heads up things, these things. These all mean as an item or something, so let's go and explore some of these. That's O2. Let's see what this one is. Recycling, I think that one is. These have more stuff in them. So that's got nanotube. Right, and we were looking for a fragment. Okay, that's O2. I can replenish my O2. I'll just show you. If you see these in space. See, it's got emergency oxygen in it, and my oxygen has now gone up. Okay, so near mine. Where's the fragment? Let's try this one. Okay, these are all components. These all take up slots in your inventory, as you can see there. I'm just going to grab a load of this, and I can show you some recycling. Now, this is water in space, so I can...
Instruments and acceleration consume energy. I advise you to watch your battery.
Yeah, watch my battery. It will wear out. My oxygen is down to 57 now, so you do have to make sure you do not run out. Okay. Not seen an exciting fragment yet, though. Low on oxygen. So, you could either... I could go inside, or I could go near this. Let's go near that. And let's check these out here. Okay, so we've got another one here. We'll grab that. Cryoglass. We've got some more stuff. Ooh, what's this one? That's locked. Okay, so we must need a tool or something to open that. Let's go and loot everything we can. That is a bit of composite. Another bit of cable. Okay, here we go. This is what we're looking for. So don't forget, we can go fast.
Low oxygen.
Right, so we're after this thing here. Right, so we'll grab that, and then we're going to try and get back inside and not die. Perfect. So you have to get into a habit of doing this now, which is when you come back, put stuff in your charger. So my battery for my suit needs to go in. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, there's two chargers. There is two chargers. So if you look, because I'm upside down, that's why we didn't recognize that. Well, we can grab that, put that back. And now we can do a bit of research. So that thing we found there, it's a tank fragment. That's a level 2 research cylinder. So if we go into analyzer, we can drag tech into it and click analyze. A minute and a half later, and I will now know how to build that. Perfect. So we can also, while we're waiting, do something else, which is recycling. So we do have a thing called recycler. Now these things with a little bit like that mean I can actually recycle these. Now if you do left shift, I can add these, and then you go to recycle, and that is gonna recycle all of those. Perfect. Okay, so we've got all that analysing, we've got that recycling. So we've recycled those bits now, so now I can fill all my pods back up. There we go. And we've got a few more things we can recycle, so if we drag that in there. And we can upgrade stuff, but we need to unlock the technology. I can make more batteries if I get more materials, so it's a case of finding stuff. Now, let's see how the research is going on. We have finally done it. So if we go to the upgrade now, oxygen volume, you can now see I can do tech 2. I need a piece of composite. Oh, I need three composite, 3 nanos, and 2 of those. So we need to go and find the stuff. Now, we can wander around quite a few areas. Let me go and get my other battery. Let's see if that's finished charging. Oh, I think it's finished charging. Perfect. Okay, so let's go and explore. So we are looking for any bits that we can utilize. Now we have got a mining tool. So these bits here, if we come up to these, there we go. And I just got a load of, what did we get? Was it iron? And you can use this as your base, so you don't have to carry all the stuff, which is quite a cool little thing. So if I go into storage in here, resource tanks, and go like that, that's going to empty them from mine into the stations. So then when I next mine, you'll see it going straight into my tanks rather than the other thing. So let's mine this. And we got copper from that one. And a little bit more copper from that one. Perfect. So let's look for a different one to mine. There's the purpley ones, but there's some different ones. Here. So we'll use the zoom. Now these are like space anomalies, these bits. They sort of distort time when you go in them. So they're a little bit scary. Let's try and mine this one.
Low oxygen.
Okay, we are low on oxygen. We are... Did we carry? Oh no. I took the oxygen tank out, didn't I? Okay, let's try and grab what we can. Yeah, oh yeah, there's something shooting me. Quick. There is turrets on some of the asteroids. I'm not sure why, but they will shoot you. That was lucky. Okay, let's go back to the charger. So this does get a bit tedious doing this, but it's something that you need to do. So we will keep doing that. Let's take the oxygen thing with me. Go back to recycler. Okay, we'll take that from there. Put the junk in there. Recycle that. Let's see if we can find a few more resources more local to us. So, what is near us? We've been there. I think we've been there. Let's just go. Here we go. This will be perfect. There's loads here. So if we research, well, if we collect from these nanofiber, generally the scrap will give you, well, the scrap's going to give you pieces of scrap which you recycle. Been to that bit.
Oxygen is low.
I'm trying to spot where the turret is. There's a turret on one of these asteroids, but there's water and stuff as well. So we'll just try and mine that one. Okay, that gave me silver that time. And we'll do the oxygen as well. I'm gonna have a little play with that. So let's try the oxygen. So how do we use that? Okay, so I used it, but it's not actually gone up. I need to get back. That did not help me. I'm not sure why. That oxygen did not go up. Right, let's go for the emergency oxygen at the back. Oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Oh yeah, that's how you die. Look at my health. Look how much my health went down then. Oops. So you do not want to do that. Right, I'm going to loot a few more of these boxes around here because I should be able to get some stuff from these. I can spy another 2 here. I'm hoping I get enough from these so I can actually show you the... Ooh, what's that one?
Running out. Replace the battery immediately.
Magnetic field. Okay. My suit energy, top, bottom left. I'm on 10 at the moment. Let's get back inside. So it is a case of dodging around and doing all this stuff though. But it is fun. So we're going to charge this up. So we'll swap these round. Okay, did I not have the battery? Wait a minute. I think you got the suit energy. Then, yeah. You got the suit energy in the other one. Okay, I'm gonna recycle some more stuff, so we'll take this stuff out. So we don't need any of that. Recycle all of that. Let's see if we've got enough to do the oxygen. Okay, so I need another composite, I need another nanotube, another nanofabric. So let's go and talk about assembling. So if you're missing the components, you can make them. So let's see what I need. I need 2 nanotubes. So let's look at this. So nanotubes are these. Nanotubes are iron. So I can make 2 of that. And we also need now 1 composite, 1 nanofiber. So we can make both of these. Nanofiber is iron, copper, silver. So we'll make one of those. And we need a piece of composite as well, which is not that one. It is that one. That's iron and copper. And then now I should be able to do the upgrades. Okay, so my oxygen now, because I've got this tech 2, should be 120. Right, 90. Did I not click upgrade? There we go, we need to assemble it. So once we've assembled this, we will now get extra O2. So we're on 120 now. So how cool is that? So basically the game is more of doing stuff like that. So we've had a quick little look now. There's another 3 minor areas that have unlocked now. So we've got minor area alpha over there. I'll just show you. And these all have different sort of things going on. So I think this one's near this warp zone. Yeah, we're near the anomaly. Yeah, so these have weird effects on you. I mean, that one exploded. But I think we're in the middle of this like warp field now. And there's like all stuff blowing up. Don't know if these are normal ships because these look a little bit weird and funky, but there's all things to explore. Look, big cargo container there. There is of course that big black hole, and then these all have different sort of things inside them. So this is, what has this got? More resources, but another battery. Nice. Don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, there is. Yes, this is the component. This is what we were looking for. But it's different on this one because look, this is all battery in, so you can't charge here, so you have to charge at the other one. But yeah, this is 14 Overmind. Anyway, if you do want to see some more of it, I will play some more and show you a little bit more of what's going on. So thank you for watching. I'm shirlierox. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know that you like this sort of game. And if you've got suggestions for any of the games, don't forget to let me know. So if you want to see more of this, don't forget to comment and let me know, and I will see you again.